Yo, what's going on, guys? DJ Hess here. Really excited to show you guys this shoe. It is the Jordan Doernbecher 10. That is part of the Nike Doernbecher Freestyle collection, which this year is the 10-year anniversary, so it's fitting that it is a Jordan 10. But before I get into the details of the shoe up close, I want to show you guys a little bit, or tell you guys a little bit about the history of Doernbecher, as well as the person that actually designed this shoe in particular. If you didn't know, Doernbecher is a children's hospital. It is located in Portland, Oregon, where I'm from. And it's basically like the elite, like, children's hospital. If you have rare diseases for your child and whatnot anywhere across like the nation, Doernbecher is the place you probably want to be sending your kid. Now Nike does this collaboration with Doernbecher every year where they do a freestyle collection full of shoes that are designed by the patients that stay at the hospital. And this year is the Jordan 10s version, or this year's Jordan was designed by Daniel Pena, as you can see right here, who is a child that was at the hospital for hemophilia. You can see it says diagnosis, or maybe you can't see it, but it says diagnosis hemophilia, and he's age 12. This is a Doernbecher freestyle book that I got from attending the event in Portland, Oregon. It was a charity event. It cost $150 to go to, but I got to go see the unveiling of these shoes as well as all of the other Doernbechers and meet the kid designers, which was just awesome. But the hospital is a great thing. Last year they raised $1.2 million just from the sales of the Collection 9, which this is the Jordan 9 from the collection from last year. On a sidebar, this was supposed to be the shoe that obviously dropped last year. Many people know this shoe now. It is Isaac's Doernbecher 5. Unfortunately, he ended up passing away before he could actually finish the shoe, and so his family helped him finish that shoe. And that's why we saw the Jordan 9 last year instead of the Jordan 5. So kind of a sidebar on that. It's just a tragic story, and it's really quite sad. I mean, I guess a lot of times we get caught up on the hype of these are the sneakers that are coming out, but you guys gotta open your eyes a little bit and look at the stories behind some of the sneakers, and just don't see the dollar signs behind them. There's a lot more. If you were in a situation where you're a father or a mother and you had your kid that was in Doernbecher, I mean, I don't know, just something to consider. I don't want to be a downer. This is a positive video, but anyway, so this book is really cool. It gives you guys like some looks at the sneakers when they were announced. Tells you who the Nike design team was right here. It tells you, it shows you images of him with I think it looks like his little brother, and yeah, see, there's them playing basketball. And again, he had hemophilia, which basically is I believe it's a disease, and you guys can correct me in the comment section, and I'm not sure. I'm sure there's different variations. I should actually ask my wife about this since she's a nurse. But I believe it's where there's a problem where your blood can't clot properly, and so that's why he went to Doernbecher. A couple things about the shoe. This is the first time we've seen a clear sole on a Jordan 10. I think that is awesome. That is a really cool feature. Another thing is it's also the first time they've had, like, obviously a stitched on personalized logo. The DP stands for his name, Daniel Pena. Also, let's see here. Actually, I'll get into the actual details of this shoe now. I'll put this book down and give you guys a closer look, because this shoe is crazy. The upper is crazy. I know the lighting in here is a little bit off, and I apologize. That's why I did the little video in the beginning, so you can see it in daylight. But it's kind of a camo print reflective upper on this shoe. It's just ridiculous. It has some 3M on the laces. It's white, or it's not white. It's black and red with some 3M on the laces, and this tumbled leather tongue. It's black. It looks amazing. I wish you could see it really up close because it looks amazing. And the DP on the side for Daniel Pena. He also liked to race BMX, and you can see that is why there is some tread here. This is from like a BMX bike. And then on the insole as well, you probably can't see it, but there's on the insole there. Actually, maybe I'll grab one of these out real quick while you guys are watching here. The insole has this right here. So this is like a tire tread as well on the insole. So kind of cool that they added that in. I'll put that over the side for right now. But the clear soles is, again, which is awesome. The reason why they're black and red is because he's a huge fan of Michael Jordan. And because he's such a big fan of Michael Jordan, he didn't want to change up the colors. He thought that the colors of black and red were appropriate, which I think was awesome. Ironically, Elijah Diggins, the one that designed the Foamposites, also chose black and red, but his were for LeBron James, because LeBron James is his favorite player. So kind of neat that both of the greats have black and red. It gives a lot of variety to those that like these colorways. I'm curious. So I heard that the camo print was because he liked to play video games. And also, it's kind of interesting because the upper, I know a lot of people, when they see this upper right here, they think Freddy Krueger-ish, sort of, I guess. But that upper, maybe it's, I don't know necessarily what it represents or why it's that pattern. Maybe just because it's camouflage-like or whatever. But with the red the way it is, it kind of could represent like hemophilia or something like that. Maybe because it's I don't know, it looks kind of like blood, which it could be or could not be. It might be a bad thing to even suggest that, but I thought it looked cool regardless. I really like the design and the pattern. The colors I think are crazy. You have the red Jumpman on the back, and again, I apologize for the lighting, but definitely a really fun shoe. And this shoe to me changes the dynamic of a Jordan 10 to me. Oh, and I apologize. There's the focus. It changes the dynamic of a Jordan 10 to me, because a Jordan 10 normally is a shoe that I'm not overly excited about. I like the Jordan 10s. I have quite a few of them. But like I just picked up the Steels when they retroed. I have the Chicagos and the Royals, and I think the Stealths. And then I actually have one other the Steels, or no, I already said those. Anyway, I have like probably like 5 or 6 pairs of 10s. But these ones to me changed the game. They look crazy. They look so dope. Really like the shoe. I think that the common theme through the years has been clear soles on the Doernbecher series, as you can see here. Clear soles on the 5s, and I did double up on these ones to still have the other pair dead stock, and then clear soles on the 9s. So kind of cool that they do that. It's like you can almost anticipate them having clear soles every year. It's part of the design that they add in, but really just a fresh shoe. Let me know in the comment section if you guys like the shoe or if you don't like the shoe, or if you were able to cop it, more importantly, I guess, because I'm sure a lot of people wanted the shoe and didn't get. Now, there's one other thing I wanted to touch base on. That's the reason why they don't make too many, because that's the number one complaint I see is like, why doesn't Nike just make more supply and then it can meet the demand or whatever? It's not, for Nike, it's probably not about supply and demand. It's not necessarily that they want to make them super limited to some extent, because they give 100% of the proceeds, I believe, to the Doernbecher Children's Hospital. So if they make 250,000 Jordans or something like that, there's no way they're going to be able to do that. Like it costs a lot of money. It's not just the money to produce. It's not just the money to produce the shoe. It's the money that goes behind it. The designing of the shoe. There's a lot of things that we probably don't consider when we think of that. Also, that's probably the reason why they only sell them at Nike stores and Nike.com is because they don't have to. Otherwise they would have to sell them to Foot Locker or Foot Action, Champs, or whatever else at half price, because that's usually what they send the shoes to them for. So Champs and Foot Locker and whatnot can make a little bit of money on the shoes. They basically sell them for half price. These ones, even at the employee store, they're full price. So unless like Foot Locker and those places were willing to give the money to charity, it just wouldn't work out. So that's probably a little bit of explanation. It's probably not a good one for some of you that are looking for a better one, but it's part of the explanation of why they don't make a crazy number of them. And that's probably adds to the fact that they're different, they're unique. I really love the designs that the kids and the Nike designers go behind it and help create a really cool shoe. But there's more to it than that. I think that there's I don't know. It's just a great shoe and a great concept, and I hope Nike and Doernbecher keeps continuing, and we'll see 10 years from now 10 new models of Jordans. But that's pretty much all I got. Thank you guys for watching. Do appreciate it. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and have a good day. We'll catch you guys for another vid soon. I have an on foot of these as well that I'll be posting, as well as some other videos from the weekend's pickups. All right, later guys. Peace.